Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today is a new day and today is going to be the first day that I'm going to feature cards from the new set Dominaria. Of course, we threw together a list and I want to give a special thanks and a special shout out to a very good supporter of the channel and a very good person as well. Jay Patel, thank you for letting me use your account. They have just absolutely every card from every set within standard, so it's pretty good so far. I was able to throw together a list comfortably here using a multitude of cards. So thank you so much, Jay Patel or Coolio. That's what you go by. Thank you so much for letting me use your account, and it's pretty good so far. So let's get right into it. Today we have a very special list. It's a Mardu list that features a lot of 4-drops here, as you can see. And we're featuring some mechanics here and there as well. It's going to be a standard best of 1 list with the average converted mana cost 3.2, 6 creatures, 28 non-creatures, and 26 lands. Now it's a mid-range list, right? That is just an absolute killer in my opinion at the moment, and I've been really enjoying it so far. There are a lot of things going on with this list, so let's break it down. We're running cut down. Cut down is insane. 1 mana, deal a total of, kill a creature that has a total of power and toughness 5 or less. So you basically calculate their power and toughness. If it's up to 5 or less, you can kill that creature. If it's more than 5, the total count of their power and toughness, you can't kill it. But cut down. We're running March of Wretched Sorrow, and I'll tell you why now. We're running Parasitic Grasp as well. We're running a life gain theme because we are going to lose a lot of life too to accomplish some goals here. We're running Stronghold Arena. I love this card. I think it's so good. You basically cast it, you kick it with 1 white. We don't have access to green within the list. Well, I mean, we can have access to green through Thran Portal here, but usually we just want to hit our colors. So you kick it for 1 white, and then you gain life for each time it was kicked. And then whenever you deal combat damage to a player, you may reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. If we do, we lose life. So we need to gain life because we are going to lose life in multiple ways here within the list. So it has some sort of a Sorin effect, but the thing is, it doesn't reveal the top card like Sorin does, right? It's up to you. You can hit take action and you can draw and lose life up to the mana value of whatever you drew, or you can hit decline and leave the card on top of your library. The only thing is that you don't get to reveal the card or see it and then decide whether you want to draw it or not. Usually we do want to draw it because we are going to gain a lot of life with this list. So it's a draw card basically for the list here, because we're playing Mardu colors and we want to be up on card advantage. We're playing Temporary Lockdown here, and I love this card, right? I think this card is going to be really good, especially in control. I think this card is really amazing here. It basically exiles each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less, so tokens are going to be gone. Anything for 2 mana or less is going to be gone, like Fable tokens, all of that, treasure tokens. It's so good, right? We're running Fable of the Mirror Breaker because we are running Mardu, and it's such a good card. It plays very well with this list. It helps us ramp into our bigger plays here, for example, like Archangel of Wrath. We're also running Erloon Battleheim, I guess. It has kicker ability, and it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and we gain 4 life. So you see, for example, you don't have to worry about drawing with Stronghold Arena because we can gain life with March of Wretched Sorrows. We can gain life with the card itself. We can gain life with the Battleheim here, and that's why we run 2 of these cards. And we can also gain life through Archangel of Wrath, through Shieldred here as well. We have multiple ways of gaining life, so it's just so good. It plays very well together. We're playing Archangel of Wrath, and I think this card is going to be a problem, at least, you know, within like 5 colored lists or within just the top end itself. I think this card, I think, I'm not going to say this card is great. I'm not going to say this card is broken. I'm just going to say for 6 mana, if you kick this card, you get plenty. You know, I do like the fact that it deals the damage to any target. This can be a mini board wipe for your opponent. If they're running like a lot of 2 toughness creatures, if they have a lot of 2 toughness creatures on the board, or even a planeswalker that has 2 loyalty, it deals 2 damage to any target. So you can pick off those planeswalkers, you can pick off those tiny critters, and you gain life at the same time because it has lifelink. So it's just so good, right? You're dealing with threats, you're gaining life, you're playing within a theme here. And I do think Archangel of Wrath is a decent card at the least. It's a good card at the least. You know, we'll see how much this card excels, but I am running 4 copies because it is my top end slash finisher, right? We do have plenty of ways to win with this list. We're also running Drag to the Bottom, since we have creatures that have some decent toughness like Shieldred and like Archangel of Wrath. Drag to the Bottom, I think, is a very, very good board wipe, right? You know, you have like a meat hook effect where you deal -X, where X is 1 plus the number of basic land types among lands you control. So it's a very, very good card here. We're running 3 of. We're also running Shieldred the Apocalypse. This is the first thing I went for right away because I want to see if this card is good or not. So far, if the card survives, it's good. If the card doesn't survive, which there is a possibility for it to not survive, but it's okay. The card plays well with this theme right here, right? Your opponent loses life every time they draw a card. Even at their draw step, they lose 2 life. So as long as this survives, your opponent is getting drained. And every time you draw a card, you gain 2 life. So it's pretty good. The thing about it is that it doesn't play well with Stronghold Arena because you put the card into your hand, you don't draw it. So if you had a draw effect, it would be better synergy wise because you gain 2 life basically. I think the card is bad in general. That's my opinion, at least for now. But I think within this theme, it performed amazingly well. Actually, way above average is how it performed, and I do admire it in this list. So I'm not gonna run more than 2 of because it is a legendary creature too, and like it's not very impactful when it hits the battlefield. You need multiple turns for this to get really out of hand. So it has Death Touch. It's a 4/5, decent card nonetheless, but decent only in a list like this. Like we'll see how people try to manipulate this card to their advantage. We're also running the Elder Dragon War. I like this card. It's like a 4-mana Fable in a way, but it also deals 2 damage to each creature and each opponent. So it's a mini board wipe as well. We're running 3 board wipes so far within this list. Drag to the Bottom, the Elder Dragon War, and Temporary Lockdown. So it deals 2 damage to each creature and each opponent. So it deals 2 damage to each creature and it deals 2 damage to your opponent as well. It does have Read Ahead, and Read Ahead basically says that you can start this card at any chapter of your liking. So even if you want board presence, you can make a 4/4 dragon creature token with flying as soon as you cast this card. And that's what I like about the new sagas, is the fact they're not slow. Sagas are usually slow to get to their 3rd chapter or 2nd chapter, whatever you like. But these ones with Read Ahead are not slow because you can start at any chapter you like. If you want board presence, you can have board presence. If you want to loot your hand, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. It's not discard 2 like Fable, it's discard any number. So that's very, very good. That's also why we're running 26 lands, because we can bin those lands and get rid of them easily with cards like these, cards like this, and cards like Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and draw better off the top. So Elder Dragon War, I think, is a very, very good card, and it's definitely going to see play, in my opinion. We're playing Leyline Binding. All eyes are on this card. You know, it's a good card. It's just like, it's the fact that I'm not really grasping the idea of domain just yet. Like I ran basics and it's still not costing less. I ran a lot of things. Like the least it costed me was 3 mana basically to cast this card. Good card nonetheless because it has flash. So this is definitely going to see play, in my opinion, and I think it's a very good card, mainly because it has flash. And the other thing is that effects like these, remember when you had enchantments that would exile non-land permanent? They were bad in standard mainly because Vanishing Verse was around, and Vanishing Verse can easily pick off these enchantments, and your opponent would get back whatever you exiled with it, so it made it so horrible for you. But now that Vanishing Verse is gone, I think effects like Leyline Binding, where you exile non-land permanent until it leaves the battlefield, I think they're pretty good. But people are going to basically, you know, figure it out and run like enchantment hate, of course, and March of Otherworldly Light is still in standard, so they can easily deal with this. But the only problem with Leyline Binding, or dealing with it, let's say, is the fact that it's 6 mana. So if you want to deal with it with March of Otherworldly Light, you have to pay 7 mana to do that, and by then I think it's just GG's, right? Farewell does a pretty good job of dealing with this card as well, but nonetheless, this card is very good. I do like this card. I love the list, right? It's so easy for you to win with this list because you're gonna drain your opponent, you're gonna deal damage on air, you're gonna deal damage with Shieldred, you're gonna be drawing some cards at least, and you're going to be gaining life as well. Parasitic Grasp plays the same role here. We just basically pay the cleave, we gain 3 life, and then we deal 3 damage to any target creature, basically. And within the mana base, we are running the new lands like Thram Portal. We're also running Caves of Koilos. You know, the ones that you pay 1 damage to basically get mana. I'm not sure about these cards, to be honest. Oh, whoops. I am running the wrong one. Okay. Alright, so let's just fix that real quick. Deals damage. Lands. Let's fix that real quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's cut those. This is what I ran because I thought it plays well with the domain effect. It says land, swamp / mountain. That's initially what I thought. Is like, is this considered to be a basic land in a way? No, but at the same time, I played this land and I did get, like, you know, the cost of leyline to be lower, so I'm still not sure about domain. Maybe I'm reading it wrong, maybe I'm just I don't know what it is, but yeah, eventually, like, it worked in a way, but then it didn't work. I don't know, it's just so weird, the domain effect, in my opinion. But let's see, we're gonna cut these. We're gonna run the Shocklands for now, and Thram Portal. I do like Thram Portal with domain because it acts as a basic land. Basically, it says that in its text, so you always get the lower domain cost, I guess. But it also gives you 1 mana of any color. Well, not 1 mana, it's gonna give you 1 of those mana permanently, basically. So within the Mardu colors, you're going to get a permanent plains, or a permanent swamp, or a permanent mountain. So yeah, with that being said, the I mean, I'm not so sure about the Shocklands so far. I do like them, but I like that we have life gain, so we can lose life comfortably, I guess, if you can say so. And yeah, this was my idea so far. This is going to be the first list I feature. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I have 3 games for you. I'm gonna be featuring so many more decks, so I'm just trying to run through these, basically. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the links in the description, become a member of the channel. It'll help me out greatly for my time and effort. Also, you can help me out by becoming a patron. Any form of support is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much, and let's get this going, right? All right, bye. All right. Let's try this. So what do we play first? This one says it enters tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. So what are we missing? We have 1 red source, we have 3 black sources, we have only 1 white source. So should this be white? I guess so. Or red, actually. No, I think white. Yeah. Okay. All right. See what we can do here. So far, I'm gonna play a black source here and just pass. Sure. Evolving Wilds, nice. Alright, so we've got Shieldred, Archangel of Wrath and Leyline Binding. Should be fine. Alright. This enters tapped. Yeah, might as well play that. Slow Gurk. Yikes. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's just get the Shieldred down. They lose 2 life because they drew a card. So I don't think Shieldred is going to survive, but we're just setting up for a big Archangel of Wrath, right? It says, if it was kicked, deals 2 damage to any target, enters the battlefield. If it was kicked twice, it deals 2 damage to any target. Okay? This is interesting. Power is equal to the number of land cards in your graveyard. Oh, nice. Alright, so we gain life. This is why I played Shieldred in the list here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a big Archangel of Wrath next turn. So what I want to do is... 1, 2, 3, 4. Says remove 3 +1 counters. Okay. Let's pay for the kicker here. Nice. Let's attack with Shieldred, see what happens. They double block the Shieldred, okay? Or, oh, yikes. Alright. Let's try to do something about that. Nice. This is whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may reveal the top card of your library, put it into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. Okay. Alright. They lose 2 life. I mean, I guess Shieldred is decent if it survives. Okay. I mean, we're definitely going to cast the Archangel of Wrath. We just get too much value not to do that. Alright. That has to be really good. It's like a mini board wipe. Oh, that's pretty good for our opponent. Okay, take action. Let's get yeah, let's get one of these, sure. Man, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Deals 2 damage to any target. If it was kicked twice, it deals 2 damage to that target. Okay. Alright, so we're not attacking. We actually needed the Stronghold Arena to draw cards, but it's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This should cost 2 mana, or I might be reading it wrong. Am I not? I mean, domain, this spell costs 1 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control. Well, we only have 2 basic land types, yeah. Old stick fingers. Yikes. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna take this, sure. So we do need to fix the mana initially. Okay. Huh. Okay. We're gonna bind the stick fingers here. And we're gonna take the damage. Because it's not worth it to target the Slowberg here. Not worth it at all, actually. Now, at least we can attack with both Shieldred and... Oh, nice. Okay, what do they get back? Death Bonnet Sprout? Our opponent is a combo machine. Alright, so a lockdown isn't that good at the moment. Okay. They lose 2 life, sure. Alright. They're trying to gain life. They have old stick fingers. It's a 6/6, so that's something. Okay. We're gonna temporary lock down here. Yeah. If they block here, it's not quite enough, is it? Okay, we're just gonna attack with the Angel of Wrath here. They're almost dead, but... Let's see. Okay. Well, maybe we should kill that. I think we should. They might create another one, though. Another Shieldred. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see what happens. That's a sorcery, so I would want to kill that at the end of their turn, basically. They just wanted to make a flyer, okay. Alright, so what do we do here? Do we kill that or do we kill the flyer? This gains them 2 life, right? Yeah, but what if we killed the flyer? Sure. That's pretty good. So we're gonna deal some damage here, but we'll see. That was such a decent draw. So if we attack here, they double block. We kill both of these, but let's see what happens. All I want is another Archangel of Wrath off the top. Take action. It's another Shieldred. That's not good. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can survive this turn. Okay. Oh, they lost. They lost, right? GG's. Nice. Nice. That was pretty decent. Alright. Interesting hand here, but we are going to keep it. 2 planes. Not ideal at all. But we're going to keep it. Okay. At least, I mean, we have 2 basic lands for the binding here. Concealing Curtains, that's really annoying. Alright, this is going to be our other black source, I believe. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that curtains here. Raven Man, nice. That's pretty good. Alright. I would love to play the tap land here, but we can't afford to do that, right? Alright. Let them invest. Invest their mana on the curtains. No hive. It's so nice to not have the hive. Okay. That's pretty good. Cut down is very nice here. I mean, seriously. But yeah, we can actually do this. Fable and cut down. And the pain lands, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But let's see. Another curtains. Sure. No curtains for you, opponent. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna discard the drag to the bottom for now. We need to draw like some really good good cards here. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sure. See if they want to block. They don't. Oh, we actually should have played that before. Whoops. Yikes. We actually should have played that before. Yeah, we don't have anything for you to discard, opponent. Shieldred. Nice. Alright. Alright, so this says search your library. Cut down is pretty good. And cut down has been insane for us here. Black, black, and then white. Nice. Alright. They lose 2 life. Now we're starting to apply some pressure. We're still not familiar 100% with the cards, with the new cards, but we are starting to apply some decent amount of pressure. So we have 1, 2, 3, supposedly 4, 5. This should be at 1 mana. Aren't these considered basic lands in a way? No, they're not. That's a basic land. That's not even a basic land. So 1, 2, it's a 5, so it's at 2 now, so 3. So 1, 2, and Thran Portal, right? Thran Portal is considered a basic land because it says so. Thran Portal enters, choose a basic land type, and it becomes that basic land type. Okay. So these dual lands aren't really helpful, right? Because they're not considered basic lands basically. Activate only as a sorcery. Meat hook for 2. Sure. Take action. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see what they get. If they get a Concealing Curtains, that's fine. But if they get a Raven Man, then that's also fine, I guess. They got a Raven Man, okay. This is a pretty decent card, because it has read ahead, right? Toxroll. Nice. Alright. Oof, that's game. Submit 1, yeah. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have the kicker for it. Huh. But they lose the life once they take the draw, right? With Shieldred? Take action. Or not. Let's just put an end to it. Nah. GG's. So good. So good. Nice. Alright, Leyline Bindings, Fable, and Stronghold Arena with decent mana. Okay, play that tapped. Teachings of the Kirin, sure. And what did they mill? Are they playing mono green? So we have a white source. We need... This is gonna be white again. Okay. Okay. Gotta discard some of these lands. I actually do need the black source for the shield druid, so I'm gonna discard one of these. Hopefully we can draw some of our board wipes here. Okay. So what does this do again? Attacks, exile target creature when you do. Exile target non-creature when you do. Okay, put a +1 creature you control, sure. Okay. Invoke the Ancients. Bro, we really need that temporary lockdown. We really do. Okay. Alright. We aren't going to attack. We need to draw off of these arenas, but we need to gain life also. And we haven't gained life off of these. Vivian. Yeah, they are playing mono green here, okay. We need that temporary lockdown bad. We really do. They block here. Has death touch. Okay. A triple block. Alright. Okay. Was triple blocking like that good for them? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. But we do need to draw. Anything off the top would be good. Literally anything. Storm the festival. Yikes. Alright, well at least no more Essica's Chariot. That's something. No more old growth troll. None of that. Alright, Augur of Autumn and Green Widow, right? What does this do? Domain. Okay. It gains exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. This ability costs 1 less to count. Okay, so they can get it back from the graveyard. That's what they're telling me.
I dare you.
So, what? Take action. Oh, that's a good one. Alright. Nice. Okay. Let's see what you got. I have Archangel of Wrath. They have to plus. Yeah, they have to plus here. They get a 3-drop. Probably like another Augur or another Green Widow here. Or maybe a Jewel Thief too. They can make a lot of plays here. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, they get Kodama. Interesting. I mean... Do you know about the Archangel of Wrath here? Tamio Safekeeping. Just to gain life? GG's. It's not enough, opponent. Nice.